Damage, damage goods. Damage, damage goods. Damage, damage goods. And I've accepted it. Damage, damage goods. Damage, damage goods. Damage, damage goods. I will build this bridge and get over it.
Yeah. You know, we all been through something. And I can tell you, I am definitely damaged. Damaged goods. Yeah, you know it. Check it. I'm damaged goods. Return to sender. Many people will not remember what I be coming with, but I'm running quick on the microphone, and my stomach's sick, and I be pushing until there's nothing up in it. I could do this for more than another minute, and I could do this for hours, and I could open my chest, open heart surgery. I'm hopeless bet. I'm a hopeless romantic, because I know that I'm gonna be doing this, and it's tragic. I have to be doing this, and I'm married to game, and you just see how it happens. Well, I had to carry it. Wait, I carry the weight on my back in my mind. I have to do this in the back of my mind. I have to tell myself to keep on pushing forward. Every time he died, wait, I know I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. Building bridges to get over myself. Like I'm an angry troll, I'm knowing myself. Like I got the manual, but I know that I got my habits still. I'm gonna make sure that I'm just pushing up the hill like I'm Sisyphus. I'm doing this the way it needs to be done, so you can see that I'm just pushing towards heaven. And now I'm needing one person to be checking my perspective. Then I can go ahead and check this off my checklist, and I can reassemble it like Voltron, and I can bring it together. And you're wrong if you thinking you can't find your way up out of it, because we imprison ourselves up in our mind. Our habits is killing us every day, slowly or quickly. This is why I'm on this microphone, and you could get me. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged, damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. Damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. Damaged, damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. Damaged, damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it.
You like that ceiling? That's a nice ceiling. You usually gotta pay extra for that kind of ceiling. That's what you're gonna be looking at whenever you wake up. And this is gonna be the next thing. No, I'm sorry. Is that too far? That might have been too far. It's okay, at least nobody's in here yet. What's up, Zero? You're being nutty. You're being nutty, Zero. We're in our old spot. Our old spot. We'll see how this does us. We'll see how this does us over here. Not terrible. Thank God that was just deodorant. Thank God that was just deodorant. Yo, witchy woman with the rate of 2. Witchy woman party of 2. Your table's right this way. How's it going, everybody? Let's get some music in here. Oh, hi, handsome. You come here often? Hi, buddy, old pal. Hi, buddy. Yes, you're handsome. I know this. And they know it too. Wah, 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 wah. Yo, you can't have my pills, man. You can't have my pills, buddy. Pills. JD here as well. Johanna coming through with one of the two raids. We got Cinny as well. What's up, Juno and JD? Judo and JD and Johanna and Witchy Woman. Oh my. Oh my. We got Zero here. Hi, Zero. How was you ladies' lives? I saw JD doing some music. Witchy Woman being wonderful. Yes, throw those Zero emotes in the chat if you got them. Hi, my handsome boy. How was your morning? Look at that smile. Look at that smile. I can't with you. I can't with you, handsome boy. You're my little mans. Huh. You're my little mans. You're my little mans. Link's here, too. Link's like, yo, what's going on in here? I know what's going on in here. I know what's going on in here. Zero wants one of these. Zero wants one of these bitches. Here you go, handsome. How's everybody doing today? What's going on? Does anybody have anything in particular they'd like to talk about? Why, hello, my taco friend. Hello, my espresso friend. Listen, if taco and espresso isn't a match made in heaven, I don't know what is. Good today. How are you? I'm doing well, Johanna. Woke up with a pretty fucking brutal headache, but it has since retracted. So that's good. That's good. Making a sandwich. I would expect nothing less, JD. I would expect nothing less. Just because, you know, you streamed all that time, and I'm sure you're hungry. You know I always like to make lunch after I stream, so. Glad to hear it's eased. Oh, it was so bad that if it wouldn't have eased, it would have been a different type of day. I recently got one of those like headache injections that I've been talking about, and for the first couple days after, I'm usually fucked up. Like my headaches are rough. So yeah. Just writing that down because I don't want to talk about it right now necessarily, but I do want to bring it up later. It's funny because, like, in thinking about some of the stuff that I wanted to talk about today, I was thinking about how some people straight up are going to end up just, like, leaving because they don't want to talk about certain things, which is fine. You know, it's one of the reasons why also we try to leave it open so that we can change the topic, talk about pretty much anything that you guys want or need to. I remember the first stream I saw you on your head. It was really bad for you. I remember the first stream I saw you on. Oh, gotcha. Was that the first stream you saw me on? I think I know which stream you're talking about. Like, if you mean the one. The one. Where I was literally, like, had the ice pack, had the pants tied around my head. Is that the one you're talking about? That was a good one. Quality stream. Quality content. If I ever did say... quality fucking content. Feel free, guys, if anybody wants to host the live or share the live, you can do that. I don't normally ask. I am not asking now. I'm just telling you that that's something that you can do. Sometimes I forget that that's a thing I can do until Mal is like, share the live, host the live. And then I'm like, oh yeah. Done and done. Cindy. That was the best one so far. What was the best one? Me tying pants to my head? Witchy Woman's like, listen, he's talked about a lot of great topics. He's helped a ton of people. He's given hundreds of people a perspective that they couldn't have gotten anywhere else. But do you remember that one time where he had a really bad fucking headache and was in a ton of pain? Best stream I've ever seen. Best stream ever. You fucker. Hope your day's going well. My day's going well. My day's going well, Greg. That fat Greg. Welcome back in, man. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the love. I hope you're doing well. We're doing well. Haven't gotten into anything yet. I always like to give people a chance to come in and stuff so that I can hit you guys all with what we're talking about at the same time. Plus, the one thing in particular that I would have to talk about isn't like self-help related. Not that everything we talk about is self-help related, but at the end of the day, you know, a lot of us sometimes feel like we only can rely on ourselves, or, you know, sometimes you have to be able to feel that way. So, you know, that's the underlying reason why, you know, self-help is something that we push. Every one of your streams are great because you're in it. Why, thank you, Witchy Woman. MedCheck, King Capture Kush coming in. It's take your fucking meds time. Take your fucking meds time. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Say there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Take your fucking meds. Take your fucking meds. Or I'm gonna hit you with a baseball bat. Take your fucking meds. Take your fucking meds. Or I'm gonna hit you with a baseball bat. Now that I have effectively spazzed the fuck out, I can de-spaz. Muffin bacon. Yo, I got a muffin top. What's up, King Cash Fish? Johanna with the biddies. Yo, Johanna. Thank you very much. I always panic. I'm like, were those the right two? And you know why? Because I used to have to think, like, really, really hard. I used to have to think really hard about it. I used to have to be like, alright, do I take this one or this one? And now that I can, like, almost every time remember without having to sit there and think about it. I still have to sit and think about it, but it's after it's already in my mouth, and I'm like, the one time it was the wrong pill, and I was like, thank God I didn't swallow that. Like, that would have been awkward. Would have been very awkward. You know, to continue what Witchy Woman was talking about in her live, I'd like to know, you know, if anybody has any job stories, you know, whether it's a funny story or a just one that you want to share. They were talking to Witchy Woman. Somebody had come in and asked what the longest you ever worked was, like in a day. So I thought that was interesting. I thought that was cool. My God, your house is surprisingly similar to mine. I just random plushies, random toys. It's fucking stocked full. Definitely. I also recently moved and downsized. So stuff is kind of everywhere. But that doesn't mean that it won't look similar to this when it's completely done. Yo, Blasted Asses, good morning. You missed the med song. You missed it. Med time. Here's my meds. When I take them, they make me feel like not a sped. When it comes, I want to take my meds. Take your meds. Drink your water. Eat some breakfast. What did you guys eat for breakfast? I ate shit for breakfast. Literally. Pika Girl sent me some chocolate, and it was shit. It was shaped like shit. And I ate some chocolate for breakfast. I didn't have a very good breakfast, but I still ate breakfast, motherfucker. You don't gotta eat healthy. I mean, you should eat healthy, but like, yo, baby steps. Okay, I'll be back after your Q&A. I'm stoned lurk activity. Yo, the whole live's a Q&A, man. What kind of nerd stuff do you have, Espresso? I would love to know. Wait, you downsized 2? Yes. I didn't eat breakfast or lunch. What time is it for you, Espresso? Oh, you're in Australia, huh? Damn, how did you not eat at all? Made my sandwich. What kind of sandwich? I'm down with it. That's terrible. What did Johanna say? 12 hours in a room full of 25, 2 to 3 year olds. I never asked for overtime again after that. 0. What are you doing out there? Don't make me start leaving, going live out there. Yo, Bonerpool, you got a gifted subby the other day, my man, from the Pika Girl, I believe. How's it going, buddy? Thank you. I'm glad you like the cut. Gotta keep my taco nice and clean for you guys. You know, I ain't some bitch taco. 96 hours straight with a 45-minute nap. Damn, Juno, you make my 23 hours look like a fucking cakewalk. Talk about a deadline. Looking sharp. Thank you. Pika the GOAT. Dude, Pika is the forever boss up here. Pika's 16,000 health. You start with 1,100? That sounds horrible. We don't have to relive that. We don't have to relive that. Turkey, bacon, provolone cheese, mustard, mayonnaise, salt and pepper. Damn, JD. You gotta make me a sandwich at that rate. My anxiety was on high. I believe it. I have a lot of Angry Bird plushies. I got a room full of pop vinyls. I got everything, but mainly lots of Legos. Gotcha. There were some pretty cool Lego sets that I've seen lately. The Super Mario. I'm not like huge into Lego. I don't have anything against it. They started getting pretty expensive, and I kind of evolved onto video games pretty quick. Not that you can't do both, but some of them Super Mario sets that they have are fucking dope looking. The box of rocks. Yep, we got the rock. We got the rock box. Not to be confused with the Fox box. I used to watch the Fox box. Alright, took my meds. I'm like glad that I'm back in this room for the live, because this is like where I had been doing it, and I like having like the background and stuff. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like chilling on the couch. It felt a little more chill. Not that this isn't chill. Oh fuck. What do you guys think? Or does it not matter to you? It probably doesn't matter to you. I also want to switch to my other microphone that I have right here that I totally have the ability to do. I just have to move a couple of things, because then you guys won't or shouldn't get that super loud fan sound. Let me set that there for now. There's our cord. Boop. You look more comfortable on the couch. That's fair. Wherever you want. Yeah, I don't really have a preference. I mean, I definitely think that I'll probably move around. You know, some days might be in here, some might be out there, depending on, I don't know. I just like having having 0 and stuff, you know, out there versus, I mean, obviously he can come in here and hang out and play and stuff, but out there it's a lot more, there's a lot more room. It's a lot more, I feel like maybe once this room is actually, like, finished, less, you know, claustrophobic. Because I'm looking straight up hoarder status right now, especially the way that like I have all the hats, stacked right here. Like, you guys got the leak. You guys got the leak in the background here. Lego addiction is bad. I have a Millennium Falcon. I've seen the Millennium Falcon. I need help. Hello again, my strange brother. Yo, Henry King Cobra. What's happening, man? You also have to be strange, or you wouldn't be here. The haircut is cool if that happened recently. Yes, Fat Greg. It did happen very recently. Less than a week. I got it on Sunday. It was pretty noticeable too. I usually only get like 1 haircut a year, maybe 2. So I usually let it get pretty long before I get it cut. No, I didn't see a Princess Peach Lego castle. I've seen the question mark block, which is almost $200. I think it's like 160 or something. And then I seen the NES, like the TV in fucking NES system, which I think was like 170 or something. But no, I didn't see the Princess Peach one. Post that bitch in the Discord if you feel so inclined. Legos are awesome. Yeah, right? Blasted loves Legos. You guys will have to start fucking posting some shit in the Discord. I have this like Lego Dice Tower that's pretty. It's not like Lego brand, it's off brand, but it's pretty cool. Sandwiches are usually turkey, tomato, cucumber, lettuce, and Swiss with the Dijon mustard, and specifically Hellman's mayo. Yo, if it's not Heinz, I don't fuck with it. I don't think 200 is worth it, to be honest. They could have lowered the prices a lot. Most people like me can't afford it unless it goes on 50% clearance. Yeah, you know, it got very expensive. Hoarder status, right? It's crazy, Juno. I lied, I have 3. What? Yo, Megan, what's going on? Welcome in. I almost didn't even see you sneak in there. I also probably looked more comfortable in the other room because there wasn't a bunch of shit everywhere. There is kind of a bunch of shit everywhere in here right now. That's kind of my fault, though. Hey, speaking of off-brand Legos, not Legos, it's 290 some pieces. That's some Rick and Morty action. Should we do a Lego live? Should we do a Lego live one of these days? I think Blasted would have rancid fucking blast ass if I did a Lego live. It'd be his 2 favorite things, taco and Lego. Lego my taco, bitch. I'm gonna never Lego that taco. Should I make frosting too? Hell yeah, King Caption Kush. Frost my muffin. Frost my muffin, Papa. Depresso says, can I be honest? I can't afford all my Legos. Nothing is more depresso than not being able to afford your Legos. Not being able to afford your fucking hobbies in general sucks. Fucking, you know how excited I've been about the Kirby game coming out today, and like, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get that bitch. But I got enough games to fucking tide me over, so it's not a big deal. The thing about Legos is, like, you spend all that money and, like, you end up wanting to sit and do it in one sitting. Like, although if it's fucking 1,500 pieces, good luck. I'll be right back. I have to check on these. No problem, Espresso. Thank you for letting me know. Muffins. Butter my muffin, Papa King. All you wonderful people. Blasted. We'll see you later, brother man. Maybe we will do a Monster Jack or 2 later today. Maybe I'll throw up a Monster Jack or 2. I'll have to shout out to the Lonely Sea Turtle. You said your breaks are 3:30, and when's your other one? Yeah, dude, I loved my Pika. I loved my Pika shit. My Pika shit was great. I have to say, the Pika shit was phenomenal. If you guys don't know, Pika sent me shit yesterday. So it's been almost 30 minutes. I don't know if anybody's heard about this. I don't normally hear about stuff like this, so I figured the fact that I did hear about it, figured I may as well fucking at least mention it. It's definitely not going to be the talk of the whole live, but as you guys have seen, you know, with the title of a live, usually the title has something to do with what I want to talk about, and I want to talk about the taxpayer money that's being sent to NASA for Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos' rocket ship companies. Yeah. If you guys want to talk about it. If you guys don't, I honestly don't. Because I already looked into it enough. Like, I kind of know what's going on and whatever. Like, that I'm not really looking for any extra information. But I don't know if any of you guys have heard about it. If this is something that any of you guys had wanted to talk about at all. If not, I'm totally fine with deferring and talking about something else. Because, you know, when it comes to politics and shit. That's, first of all, not what we're doing here. Second of all, who really... It's not really a political question, though. You know, it's politically there a little bit, I guess, but it's not really political, you know. Yo, Irish Apex, what's going on, handsome? How you doing? I keep seeing your lives, but hold on, let's see how this is. That should be better. Let me know if that's better for the sound, guys. I've seen your lives, but I tiptoe screen time so much, either that or I am getting ready to do something or on my way to somebody else's, so I haven't been able to. So no hate. Moral of the story, no hate. Like, I've seen you live and haven't even been able to catch you. So no hate, brother. I hope you're doing well, though, Apex. Maybe do one more. I don't have enough points up yet, so no monster box. Yeah, gotcha. Definitely blasted. Having a nightmare, but I could totally do a couple 1,000 Lego pieces in one sitting, right? Definitely, especially since you've been doing it for so long. Been too fucking long. Love the fresh cut. And I just got it Sunday, so you didn't even miss that much. I could do 1,000 in a sitting, but since I don't, it takes me weeks or a month to get through a small set, right? Later, y'all. Later, blasted. Elon has been getting government money for years now. I'm all good, bro. Fucked up wrist and ankle, but I'm G. Yeah, exactly, Juno. And, you know, this is something that I don't know if anybody actually cares. But, I mean, you probably should when it comes to, you know, it's one thing for it to be government money, but it's another thing for it to be, like, taxpayer money, which is probably all government money is, for the most part, or where most of it comes from. But, yeah, I mean, I just felt the need to talk about it a little bit because, like, so many people struggle every fucking day. And it's not a small amount of money that I'm talking about here. It's $10 billion. $10 billion. Because they want to go to the moon. Do you know how much different our fucking existence would be if they put $10 billion into trying to have an energy efficient fuel instead of us having to pay $5 to $10 a gallon right now? Like, $10 billion, that's a lot of fucking money. Billion with a B. Irish says, shut up and put on a fucking hat. Okay. Okay. I want to put on a beanie. We'll be Santa. We'll confuse people. It's already weird. We may as well make it weirder. Blueberry white mocha cotton candy muffin. King Caption Kush, that sounds good as shit. You just made those? From scratch, or was it like a fucking powder mix? No hate, bro. Don't stress. Exactly, Apex. You know, same to you. Same to you. That's exactly my point, man. Don't stress. It's not that I have heaps of time. It's more the fact I can just build Legos really fast. Definitely. Well, he's just always busy with his life and shit. I think it's at 5 billion he's received over the years. Well, they are currently, from what I read, feel free to fact check me or tell me if I'm wrong. From what I read, NASA had 10 billion or whatever, or had money that they were awarding to one of the space companies. Apparently it was NASA, not NASA, it was SpaceX, which is Elon's company, fucking Blue Origin, which is fucking Bezos' company, and then some other small company, I don't know. And Elon won Apparently apparently 10 billion was only enough for one person. They couldn't give both of the richest people in the world only 5 billion. 10 billion was how much they needed to give as a prize, apparently. And there's some, actually, I have the name of the bill written. I have to go and get my fucking paper, my notebook, because I wrote it down. Like, fucking randomly, it was like added like 2 days ago. It was added to give like 10 billion to fucking NASA so that they could give it to fucking Bezos, to Blue Origin, because he lost the fucking thing and he wants 10 billion too. And I'm like, okay, so that's 20 billion total. $20 billion. What the fuck are we doing on the moon? Like, are we colonizing that bitch? Don't you think there's more important shit going on right now? I'm not a fucking genius, but yo, I think there might be more important shit going on right now. So that's exactly why I was saying, like, if you guys don't really want to talk about it, I get it, but I at least wanted to make you guys aware of what's going on in the world around us, and then people wonder why some of us are so fucked up in the head, and it's because, do you not see what the fuck's going on? Meanwhile, we're literally fighting for fucking table scraps, and it's fucking bullshit. Yeah, Juno, that's completely separate. That's completely separate. This is completely separate from whatever money he's gotten in the past. The rich making more money and the underprivileged getting nothing. Yep. It's life-changing money for a lot of people, but hey, I guess the moon's important for reasons, I hope. Well, not to mention, you know, life-changing money for a lot of people, but when you think about fossil fuels and things that we've literally been digging into our earth to just fucking pull as much shit as we can out of it to do what we want with it, but this isn't shit we can do forever. Like, you're gonna take those billions of dollars to go to another planet and see what kind of resources you can't bleed from that one. The exiled by an alien race theory makes more and more sense as the fucking days go on. I swear to God. Like, I swear to God. It's ridiculous. 20 billion, they are playing catch up. What do you mean playing catch up? Totally not. We should colonize the moon. Sorry, it's hard to be sarcastic with text and not tone. That's funny. It's Galmish. Yo, so I'm still new here, but can you tell me what you're about? I like the vibe. And wait, is that a taco sports bra tank top? It's a bikini. It's a bikini. Yes, tacos. We got tacos. We got taco. Baby Yoda's got a taco. You know he's going to need it after his munchies kick in. Baby Yoda is smoking a bong back there. That is what's going on, in case you thought your eyes were deceiving you. They weren't. Cindy with the hats off. Irish wants it, though. Irish wants the snow hat. So to answer your question, Galmish, we bullshit about whatever the hell we want. You guys included. You know, I come on at 10 o'clock every day, and I pretty much just do a little talk show in the morning where we try to have some type of positivity to hopefully bring out. You know, whether it is for one person in particular who's struggling, who comes across and finds us, or if it's just, you know, to inform people. You know, information is powerful. You know, we don't normally talk about, like what we're talking about today, how it's kind of a little bit more economically fueled, I guess would be the word for it. But that's also not what we're going to be talking about all day. It's been 36 minutes, and we've only even been talking about this for maybe 10 to 20 minutes, if that, 10, 15 minutes, if that. So, but yeah, we pretty much talk about whatever you guys want. And I just come with a few ideas in mind, basically anything that I've been thinking about over the past 24 hours, because we do this every day. So anything that I've been thinking about over the past 24 hours that I felt was important enough to come and share with you guys, or talk about. Sometimes we just hang out and play with the dog and have a good time. We just chill. We try to be supportive. We show love and support to independent art. We have Christopher Plowman Music, Ow Mau Music, and Evo Dance. All three very talented independent artists who we play all day on the stream. And Cinny, another independent artist who makes, art as well as, jewelry, crafts, all kinds of shit. Oh, wait, that's going to off the hat that Apex just put on. Oh, wait, Cinny offed it, he oned it, she offed it. Okay. Text, twist, a lime, hit a high note, hold, type, boom, extremely accurate. There you go. You're not wrong. It's not Christmas. Do you partake in 420? I do. Yes, I do. Not usually on the live, but it does happen from time to time. But yes, I do. I am 420 friendly. It's hard to be sarcastic with text and no tone. Oh my goodness. You guys are going crazy with the hats. It's hard to tell if you're having a stroke or trying to be sarcastic. Alright, hats off. Hats on. Hats off. Hats on. Hats off. The Hatter. So yeah, I mean, it didn't really sound like too many people were interested in the fucking stuff, which is fine. I didn't honestly expect a huge interest in it. I also felt like there was more to talk about before I did more research into it. I mean, it's still something to talk about and be aware of because it's kind of ridiculous, but it is what it is, I guess. Why'd you get into a fight? Yeah. What do you think about Justice Thomas Wi-Fi telling Mark Meadows to overturn the election? Jesus Christ. A justice's wife, for God's sake. Justice Thomas's wife telling Mark Meadows. I didn't even hear about that. That's crazy. Make jokes about some very personal scars. So we had to have a man-to-man. Yeah, that's what happens. People like to run their mouth until they get fucking hit in it. People like to fucking run their mouth until they get popped in it. That's one of the reasons why I don't talk too much shit, but I also will if I need to. But I talk shit in such a way that, like, you can't get mad unless you're uneducated, in which case it makes it even funnier to me. And then I have a really good time fucking with you. I'm kind of an asshole. I'm going to tell you guys that these self-help things are also for me. I'm not kidding. Like, we're all kind of assholes. We have our moments. But we can at least admit it. We're pretty self-aware. See, if you're being an asshole and you're unaware, then, like, that's a problem. I mean, if you're being an asshole and you're aware, then that's still a problem, but it's a problem that you can work on. That's what we do here, Galamish. We talk about our fucking problems. Past, present, whatever we want to. And how we overcame them, or how we are trying to overcome them. It's just a very supportive place where a few awesome people come and check on me. I I check on you guys. I try to make sure that you're drinking your water. If you ever hear anybody, see anybody who needs somebody to reach out, we have a few commands. Exclamation help. If anybody ever feels like they need somebody to reach out, they can hit that command, or exclamation here to help. Will let people, if you ever feel like somebody's down on their luck, or they're dealing with somebody that you can relate to, either just take the initiative to message them, or if you just want to let them know, like, hey, like, I'm here when you need me, you pop in that here to help command, and boom. Just like Sydney did right there. I can't speak for every other human. Sydney can speak 5 fucking languages, and she's here to help. Please, guys, don't hesitate to reach out. I know that it's easier said than done. And I know sometimes, you might take a little break from social media, or you might be going through something and you might be upset that nobody reached out to you. But it works both ways. That's one of the reasons why we talk about self-help the way that we do, because people might not even realize that you need help. People might just think that you are taking a break, or that you need some space, you need some time. So it's important to have that emotional intelligence to be able to say, all right, you know what? I've been trying the self-help route. I need some outside help. And then you hit somebody up and you're like, hey, motherfucker, what's going on? You know how you've been there being supportive and offering some help? I need some help. And that's when you get that personal one-on-one with somebody. A lot of you guys seem to get, some type of help from these lives, and that's amazing. But I hope you guys are making friends, and I hope that you guys are seeing, like-minded people in the chat when you see them. We were stretching out. I think I stretched a little too hard. That hurt. I was trying to be thorough with it, and it ended up hurt. I really can't wait for these fucking MRIs, man. Hi. You come here often? Bye then, Irish Apex. I'm gonna have to dip in a minute. Yo, Apex, thank you so much for coming in, bro. I really appreciate you, dude. It was really great to see you, man. It was really, really great to see you. Good luck. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad nothing happened with that fight. I'm glad that guy's looking the way that he is. Just if I disappear suddenly, no. I wish peace and love, but I'll stay till I gotta go. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Brad sold me drugs. Yo, liking the cut. Did you realize that you got a gifted sub, Brad? I believe from the wonderful and miraculous CB Chevy, guys. Throw those Chevy emotes in the chat if you got them. From the CB Chevy himself. Hey. Hey, baby boy. You my handsome man, huh? You my handsome boy. We chillin'. We big chillin'. Toxic Tatted wants to give Zero a treat. Toxic Tatted with 25 biddies. Oh, those are cat treats. Toxic Tatted with the biddies. I wasn't here. I was in jail for 3 days. What? Brad. I mean, Brad sold you drugs. Did you get caught getting drugs from Brad? Did they catch you getting drugs from Brad, man? He's not Brad. Brad sold him drugs. Unless he sold himself drugs. Dude, you're getting high on your... Whoops. Does it count as getting high on your own supply if you're selling them to yourself? Because then you're still running a business. That's the question, If you're buying them from yourself, then it's worked into the profits. Yo, Atomic Twitch, what's going on? I'm just a regular taco. But thank you. You make me blush over here. What happened? Yeah, that's crazy. We get in the lowdown. You should have snuck the cell phone in your jail pocket, man. I can't believe you didn't sneak the cell phone in with your jail pocket. Guy ran a red, hit my car. I had my baby in the car, so I got out and beat the shit out of him. And when the cops got there, I was on top of him, punching him. So they fucking sent you to jail because he almost killed your kid. That makes sense. That's the legal system in action. Tell me he went to jail for almost killing a baby. Everybody's getting into fights, right, Apex? I'm glad you stayed. Apex getting into fights. Brad sold me drugs getting into fights. I'm about to get into a fight with JD because she didn't make me a fucking sandwich. This is bullshit. I requested it specifically. This is some bigger shit than the one that I opened on stream yesterday. I'm gonna need some tea. I'm gonna need some toilet paper for the amount of shit that this is. All right, listen. I'm the king of shit. I'm the fucking king of shit. So like, what are you even doing? You don't want this beef. I don't regret a second of it, dude. No, yeah, that's probably that dude. Facts. I tell you something. You may have spent 3 days in jail, but that motherfucker will never run a red light again. So you may have just saved fucking 5 babies' lives. Like, that's the kind of shit that I'm talking about when I say that, like, we can all make a difference and, like, the world wouldn't be the same without you guys in it. I don't care if you're fucking trying to preach self-help and positivity and light in a bikini, or if you're beating the fuck out of bitches who are running red lights. He's not gonna fucking do that again. Or if somebody is making fun of you on a personal level, he's not gonna do that again. It doesn't matter what type of fucking person you are or how you get the message across. You know, the thing that so many of us have in common is that we're not going to put up with these injustices anymore. You know, people are too comfortable taking advantage of the system and the rules and the laws and the fucking red lights. Like, people in general, like, everybody takes advantage of whatever the fuck they can. And it's because we live in a fucking system where we have to fight for everything that we have, that, like, if we can fucking take a little bit of advantage and get a little bit ahead, even if it's by the 3 seconds that we're gonna save, not sitting at the fucking one, 20 seconds you're gonna lose by, you know, not making it through that red light. Like, hope it was worth it, bud, because you got your fucking face pounded in a lot longer than you would have been sitting at that red light. Oh man, he should have called Uber Eats. They would have gotten there faster than the fucking cops. Juno wants to fight. Juno, listen, we can fight. Listen, you pay me $100, we can fight. You pay me $200, I'll let you win the fight. I'm about to fight Taco with my mouth. I'll fucking kiss the shit out of you. Not if I kiss you first, bro. Listen, we're going to be tongue wrestling. You heard of thumb wrestling? Nah, tongue wrestling. We're about to do some Irish ape sex. You don't even know. I'm glad you're... Yeah, bro, and I hope he wasn't... I hope your baby didn't even have to... I hope nothing was wrong. Like, I hope that you guys didn't have to go to the hospital. I hope that it wasn't a bad hit. Obviously, it was bad enough. Like, totaled my car, and he had a ram bar on his. That's fucking nuts. Would have been priority of conversation if they weren't okay. Seriously, I got your back, Taco. Thank you, Manny Main. Thank you. Manny Main's just gonna make sure that you don't knock too many of my teeth out, Juno. That motherfucker deserved it. He hit your car with a bull bar, bitch. I would have strangled him. And it's crazy to me that you even went to fucking jail. I like Irish ape sex better. Because, listen, I don't care if it's straight gay or fucking by yourself. Like, yo, if you're not going at your old lady or your old man with some ape-like fucking testosterone, then they might not be the one. Oh my god, bro. That's fucking crazy. Dude. So he literally puts your baby in the fucking hospital, whether it was for a little cut in stitches or not. And they sent you to jail? What the fuck? What the fuck? I was literally just thinking about this today. About how, like, or maybe it was yesterday. I honestly can't tell you. How people that take advantage of every fucking thing get away with it. And it's the people who try to show them, hey, you're not going to fucking get away with this kind of shit anymore. You almost hurt somebody. Or, you know, like, you're taking too much. You know, it's one thing to take advantage a little bit because you need to save the time, and, you know, it's another thing to take advantage all of the time. Like, to the point where you're starting to hurt other people. Like, you know, you see a good deal and you take advantage of that deal. Well, good. There was a deal and you took advantage of it. But if you beat the dead fucking horse, take advantage of that deal so much that you now have ruined it for everybody, like, you're hurting the world around you. And that's exactly what it is when these people are, you know, making money, making as much money as they are on fuel. You know, we'll talk about fuel just because, like, this is another thing that I kind of wanted to mention, that gas prices are as high as they are, and I didn't fact check this, but I have heard multiple places that gas companies are seeing record profits right now. How is it that internet companies and gas companies and places like this are just able to make more and more and more money off of us, and it not be, or it not seem like they're taking advantage? You know, at this point, I think that, like, some shit needs to change. I don't know exactly what. I'm still pretty young, but yo, if I'm the one that's got to fucking look and try to start figuring it out, I will. Like, if nobody else is going to fucking do it, I'll fucking do it, motherfucker. Because you're obviously the danger to society. He went to jail too, but he went to the hospital first. Okay, good, good. He was unconscious after, and they had to take me because he was 100% pressing charges. Dude, I don't even give a fuck. Like, how are you going to press charges? Like, oh yeah, he almost killed my baby. He ran a red light and smashed into my car, almost killed me and my whole family. So I thought bludgeoned was fair. Beat the fuck up, almost killed 3 of us. You tell me who the asshole is here, Judge. Like, better if the dude didn't wake up. Exactly. Yeah. Seriously. The only place you went wrong is you didn't grab him by the neck and fucking smash his dome into the concrete a half a dozen fucking times. Fucking pussy. Not you, obviously. Him. Fucking douchebag. Could press charges for your little kid. What an ass. Seriously. I returned. What's up, Depresso? Yeah, the prosecutor dropped all of my charges. Oh, good shit. That's crazy that it was that quick. Guys, make sure you take your meds if it's time, please, and drink some water. I know we harp on you guys a lot, but it is strictly from a place that makes sense. One of our friends, I don't know if she's still in here, asked what I do in this live. And I ask myself that from time to time, but I just try to make things make sense, alright? A lot of shit doesn't make sense up here. But I've always been a logical person. So I try to use logic to kind of let me know when I'm just not making sense up here. You know, when, for example, if I think that I'm a fat, ugly piece of shit, you know, these rolls and shit, these fucking Wi-Fi lines in my forehead tell me that I'm right, but you beautiful sons of bitches tell me that I'm wrong. So logically speaking, like, I might just not be my type. There's a lot more people that are into me than this one single one that is not. So, like, it makes sense that your body's 80% water. If you're not feeling good, start trying to implement more of this shit. And even if you don't like water, even if you don't think that it's going to make you feel better, it's just the mental game. I almost think of it as a game to me. It's like, can I drink can I drink water all day today? Like, am I strong enough? Like, do I have the power to drink water and not dip into, like, the tea? Or, you know, something, you know, like, you can still drink some tea here and there, like, not saying you have to drink only water, but you treat it like a game, or you try to make it make sense in a way that makes sense in your head, and all of a sudden you don't have to put all that extra thought into it, because it's just something that makes sense. Yeah, Depresso, what outburst? You're fine, dude. The bystanders just stood there and let it happen, right? And that's how you know you weren't in the wrong. Even be in jail, the dude's driving recklessly like that. He could have killed himself. If he died, it'd be his own fault. Seriously, and he could have killed your whole fucking family. Like, I have no respect for people who drive recklessly. At all. You know, if you're going 5 or 10 miles over the speed limit, that's one thing. But you need to be safe. You know, and I wasn't always like this. This is definitely something. I was never one to drive recklessly. I would go a little faster. I would speed. I've gotten a few speeding tickets. I've been in a few accidents, but I'm not one that fucking... I have one running a red light on my record, and it was literally a yellow light. The only reason that I didn't fight it in court was because I didn't realize it was points on my license. If I would have realized it was that big of a deal, I would have fought that shit, and it would have gotten taken away, because it was fucking yellow. Cops in that town are just douchebags, and they had a quota to make, I guess. Good he didn't die. It is good he didn't die. It is good that he didn't die. Because even douchebags like that, you know, I don't want them to die. You know, I hope that this guy learned a lesson, and I hope that this guy tells his kids and anybody that he meets, like, hey, listen, it's not worth the extra 30 seconds that you save. Like, I almost got killed. I almost got beaten to death because I almost killed an infant. Like, I hope he tells that story. I'm glad he lived to fucking can live with the guilt and live with that story. You know, not that he lived with the guilt, because I hope he gets over it, and I hope he learns his lesson. The thing is that some people were never in a position where they had to learn a hard lesson. And a lot of us have been. You know, a lot of us are to the point where, like, we're going to try to do whatever the fuck we can to avoid it, because we know what it's like to learn a hard fucking lesson. And I'd rather just learn the organic way. Like, I don't need the revelations anymore. Like, I'm over it. That the dude is an ass whose driving license should be taken away. Exactly, Cindy. He should definitely lose his license for that. Definitely. Cops are cool, though. They put my handcuffs on the front and kept me in the interrogation room for most of the time. Good, good. So they knew that you weren't fucking a crazy man. I don't take it back, but I'm sorry for it. I'm glad that you said that, Depresso. I almost deleted the message just because of, like, you know, guideline type of stuff, but it wasn't out of pocket enough that I was even worried about it. So thank you for the apology, but yo, we're all in the same fucking thought process as you. I don't take it back, but I'm sorry. I like you. I like you, Depresso. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it. I was to be mad to think of... I just wanted to hurt him. Yeah, exactly, exactly. You know, it's not like you wanted to kill him. You could have. Just wanted to hurt him a little. Just wanted to teach him a lesson. Like, yo, motherfucker. Because and honestly, if it wasn't for your baby being in the car, I bet that wouldn't have even happened. Like, depending on how much he ran his mouth. Dude. Alright, that's me. Okay, that's me, guys. Much love. Yo, Apex, thank you so much, man. Hard lessons are why I hit that dude. Didn't take any pleasure in it, but he's going to watch what he jokes about from now on. Exactly. And when I say pleasure, I don't necessarily mean like, oh, I feel good, I hit him, ha ha ha. But like, it feels good to hit things. It feels good to get out some fucking adrenaline. To get out some anger. Like, you should do it in healthier ways than punching people in the face. But yeah, you know, it didn't feel good to punch him in the face, but I bet it felt good after. I bet it felt good to know that that motherfucker's gonna think twice before he jokes on you again. Like, I have problems. Major problems. Anyone who pisses me off slightly gets beat up. Majorly piss me off and may get the curb stomp. There you go, Depresso. And that's why you just don't piss people off. You know, you gotta watch. You gotta make sure that you know your limits and your lines. You know, like, I'm an asshole, but I don't push people to, like, that extent, like, or try not to, at least. I mean, some people are just bitches, I guess, and no, I'm just playing. It is important that you don't let people, Espresso, it is important that you try not to let people elicit that kind of a response out of you. Because, for example, people know that you beat ass, okay? So if you beat somebody's ass, they're going to be like, oh, poor, I wonder what the guy even did. There goes Espresso again, fucking kicking everyone's ass. And then there's me, for example, who doesn't get into many fights. And if I whoop somebody's ass, people would be like, holy fuck, like, what did he do? Like, he had to be pretty fucking, he had to be asking for it for Taco to fucking bust him up. Like, and that's the same kind of thing with, like, swearing. You know, if you swear all the time, then people are going to be like, oh, that's not a big fucking deal. It's just Taco saying the fuck word again. Like, whatever. But if you don't swear very often, and you bust out a swear word or two, people are like, oh shit, like, what's he talking about? It's almost like when Ao Mao turns off the music. Like, you know, when Ao Mao turns off the music, he's about to spit some harder bars than the whole freestyle sesh combined. And that's just factual information. Yo, Sherry Wolf, I thought I already knew you, but maybe it was from Ao Mao's lives? I thought I already knew you, Sherry. What's going on? What's going on? Then I said, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm sorry, I'll stop. I'm done. I could take a bit for me to get pissed off. I figured, Espresso. As soon as I started saying that, I kind of bit my tongue. So I'm glad that you said that, because I'm the same way, you know. I will hit a motherfucker. Well, I'm also an adult now, okay? So, like, you have to think twice. People are bitches, you know. You almost have to get swung on first in this day and age. Like, it's bullshit. But yeah, like, if you swing first, you're probably going to jail. Even if somebody almost kills your baby, you swing first, you're going to jail. Apparently. Brad sold me drugs, just taught us that. Not much here, was obviously tired, passed out 1 a.m., didn't wake up till 7:30. That's odd for me. Oh, why were you so tired? Why was it so obvious? It wasn't obvious to me. If it makes you feel any better, I could not tell that you were tired. Couldn't tell one bit. So, if you want to share, you can. You don't have to, though. Does this count as a stretch? It actually is a nice little stretch. Make sure you guys are stretching, staying active today. Definitely is important to be active. Is this side fucking... This taco suit used to be, like, all nice, and now it's, like, pissing me off. It's, like, all weird. It's all weird. Sherry, you know Ao Mao Music, right? I know I've seen your name before. I know that I've seen your name before. It's gonna drive me nutty. I have ADD, ADHD goes hand in hand with insomnia, so that's one thing that I've lucked out with. I do have... Now, ADD, ADHD. What's the difference? So ADD is attention deficit disorder, and then ADHD is attention deficit hyperactive disorder. So when you say that you're diagnosed with both, because, like, I was diagnosed with both, but isn't one just like an advanced form of the other? One is the same, just hyper? Like, so what's the point of having both diagnoses? And I'm not trying to be ignorant. I am asking because I have the same shit. I do, ... What's with the dots? The dots are bad. So you're saying you do know Ao Mao Music, but there's dots. Are the dots bad? Some people... Amy Canna fucks with my dots. Some days you're hyper, one day you're not, like mood swings. Oh, fuck. That's the difference? That makes so much sense. Because, I mean, like, I'm hyper all the time, but sometimes it's more of an inside thing, and sometimes it's more of an outside thing. And sometimes people are like, you don't have ADHD. And I'm like, bro, I've been bouncing my leg fucking all day. You just haven't noticed. Like, or like, I bit on my nail. I bit all my fingernails off in the last 3 minutes. You didn't even notice. Like, bye. Where you going, Depresso? Oh, Brad's leaving. Yo, we'll catch you later, man. Get that pump out. Get that anger out, man. Think about my crispy ass while you're working out. Think about how much you want to punch my fat ass in the face. I'm not fat. I have a dad bod, though. Think about how much you want to knock the wind out of this dad bod. And just let the rage flow through you. That's how I type. All right, Sherry. All right. Can is the same way. Just so you guys know, if you type like that and you don't make it known, I'm going to assume that there's something going on, or there's a hidden type of fucking stank somewhere. I don't know why I do this. Dots just in my life have not meant good things, I guess. I'm not leaving till this ends. Yo, Depresso, thank you very much. And correct me if I'm wrong, Depresso, but you're the one from Australia. Don't you have fucking... Didn't you have to go to work yesterday around this time? And didn't you get, like, no sleep? Was that you, or was that somebody else? Oh, yes. RLS drives me nuts. What's RLS? Oh, restless leg syndrome. Yeah, it gets me. Sometimes it doesn't. Like, it doesn't bother me. Sometimes it's, like, therapeutic for me. And I can, like... kind of like benefit from it, but sometimes it fucking is a bitch. Like it, just thinking about it gets me mad. Like, oh man, I'm about to beat it up in the fucking middle of the street. Oh, so no work today. Cool. Glad to hear. Today's Friday, and I am my own. Oh, good shit, Depresso. That's awesome. So that's cool that you didn't have to worry about not going in yesterday then for that own reason. Now, are you only your own boss today? Like, do you have 2 different gigs, or are you your own boss every day? And if it's not too much information, I'd love to know what type of business you run. I would love to know. Sherry, I even have to use some cannabis vape juice to control my RLS when it gets really bad. That's what ... means most of the time, right? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the THC and CBD stuff definitely helps to calm my muscles and shit. I get, like, muscle spasms and shit, too, now, which is fucking so much fun. And I definitely notice a bit of a relief or a relaxation with that. I want to talk to them about some type of something for the muscle spasms, because they're kind of getting out of hand. I need to remember that. Actually, I'm going to write that down in my notebook. One of the tips or tools that we talked about a couple of weeks back, and I'm going to just reference again because that's one of the reasons why you guys see me write shit in my notebook, even if I'm on the live. Some people might be like, oh, you can't do that after you're live. That's unprofessional. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm not a fucking professional streamer. I'm just some bitch in a fucking taco suit driving around going, but I need to write this down. If something's going to take you less than a minute, don't fucking put it off. Just do it. If it's going to take less than 5 minutes, you should probably still do the same thing, but obviously there's certain situations where 5 minutes is a little too much. When's my appointment? There it is. Ask about meds for and by then I should definitely have a good amount of stuff figured out. That's almost a month, not quite a month away, so. Guys, Zero's birthday is on the 9th. Can I tell you guys how excited I am for Zero's birthday on the 9th? I'm very excited. I had a spell a few years back that was really bad. I didn't sleep for 3 days. I had some cannabis vape juice and slept for almost 10 hours. Damn. See, I've gone almost 3 days without sleeping, but I'm a gamer, so that's not a problem for me. Going 3 days without sleeping, I'm like, wee doggy, let's go. Like, I haven't had a fucking, oh man. That's one of the, I'm so excited to get better. Because listen, guys. I do 2-hour-a-day streams. And even then, I'm only looking at the screen, you know, paying attention to the chat for maybe an hour of it. Let me tell you that when I can go 24 hours streaming, that shit's gonna happen. Like, we're gonna be gaming. We're still gonna be doing our 10 to fucking 12s, but we're gonna be gaming. Like, I'm the type of motherfucker that will go on a 2 to 3 day binge because I want to. If I got the days off, of course. I fix people's cars, bikes, mowers, tractors, PCs. PCs as well? That's awesome, Espresso. I think you might have mentioned something about being a mechanic, if I remember. That's awesome. That's a lot easier. Do you have, like, a garage? How many holes? How many, you know, how many cars can you fit in your garage if you have one? If not, it's not like you need a garage to work on cars. Okay, I read that one. How old will Zero be? Zero will be 2. He will officially be out of the puppy stage, technically. I think they say 2. But he'll be a forever puppy, I feel like. Good med to try for RIS is Stratera. I don't think I need a med right now for the RLS specifically. But I will probably be coming to you to ask for that name if I do. I would definitely be. Ever notice the people that actually have ADHD or ADD are gamers? I never did notice. But look at you, Sherry. Thank you for the follow. Look at you again with the follow. But no, you're not wrong. It's the stimulation. It's the stimulation. You know, video games, especially to people who have been playing them, and I'm wondering if it's just like, I wonder if there's correlation to it, to that, Sherry. Because it's very, like, to me, video games is a mindless activity. You know, using my mind, my brain pretty much hurts all the time. That's one of the reasons why these lives are so amazing, because I don't have to really think before I speak. I just speak from the heart. And video games as well is a very mindless activity to me. And that's why it's very therapeutic. I love video games. I like to use video games kind of as in a therapeutic way. You know, if any of our friends, I really, honestly, guys, I don't play video games very much anymore, unless it's like fucking 10 minutes on one of my phone games. Unless somebody is in a bad place and they need fucking somebody to talk to, or I feel like they need somebody to talk to, and I'm like, yo, bro, like, you want to try to fucking play a game at some point? Like, hit me up. Like, let's fucking play a game. And they're like, oh, yeah, like, that sounds like a good idea. Like, we haven't gamed in a minute. And I'm like, fuck yeah, bro. Come on. So, you know, other than that, you know, I might get like 30 minutes of fucking, whatchamacallit, Pokemon, I might get to play like 30 minutes of Pokemon fucking Legends Arceus here and there if I'm lucky. Like, maybe fucking throw on Dead by Daylight for 30 minutes if I'm lucky. Pretty much if I play a video game, I play about 30 minutes. Which is fucking depressing to think about. Like, playing for 30 minutes, yay! It's okay, though. I mean, I can't complain. You know, I could get more if I didn't do my streams. You know, that was my decision. You know, I started doing the streams. One, because I really, really love Dao Mao. And I wanted to support his music. But two, because I was really having a hard time holding myself accountable. You know, when I was in a point in my mental state where I physically did not have the self-control. I needed the help. I could not rely on the self-help. I needed help holding myself accountable for certain things. And the live was a way for me to do that. You know, I had people who already cared about me, who wanted to make sure that I was doing the things that I needed to be doing and wanted to be here for me if they could. And I knew that I could have this live that was kind of like it was kind of a way for me to like remind myself, you know. I would always forget to take my meds, and then I would be live, and this even before I was doing a self-help type of live, I'd be like, oh shit, I have to take my meds. That's one of the reasons, that's one of the ways that it kind of became self-help. You know, you guys helped me to remember to take my meds. Or, you know, if I knew that I needed to get something done that day, I would write it down. I owe you guys a fucking lot when it comes to my overall health, and it's awesome, you know, and I'm glad that we could do that for anybody. So that's, I forget why I started talking about that, but I went on a little rant there. Juno says it's going to be a long while before the gas prices go back down. Company can only move so fast. You can blame the government over the last 10 years that stopped us from drilling. That's why petrol is expensive right now. The electric company needs to start making some fucking electric vehicles and shut the fuck up. So fucking tired of being the bad guy. Fuck, I can't make a difference with my hands tied behind my back and being set for a failure. Guys, if you don't know, Juno works in a area that makes him partially have to deal with some of this bullshit with gas prices. Juno, I don't know much about the whole drilling thing, but do you think that that's wise? You know, do you think that that's healthy for the planet? But I love you, bro. I love you too, Juno. I'm a gas company just for the issue. We stopped importing petrol from Russia and in the 6 regions of Ukraine because of the war. Anyway, me, the gas company, was called on very fucking fast to start drilling everything everywhere immediately. Well, me, the gas company, of course, is making more money because we have a bigger supply of petrol now. We are drilling more. Gotcha. So that's in reference to me talking about the gas companies having record profits. Well, when the prices are so high, though, you know, if you guys are drilling more, that was my, like, you know, you're already mad, Juno, and I'm not trying to piss you off. So I want you to know that none of this was directed towards you at all. I don't have a shop. It's literally on my property. You book me, then drive on me. Drive on in, not on me. No, I knew you didn't have a shop, but I thought maybe you had like a 2-car garage, or a 3-car garage, you know, or even a 1-car garage, you know, a 1 or 2. 3 would be pushing it, but a 1 or 2-car garage. I'm a gamer myself. You seem like a level-headed guy to me. Thank you, Sherry. I do appreciate that. It comes in spurts. It definitely comes in spurts. Sherry with the posture check. Thank you. Thank you. I think the posture was decent, but I'll sit up for you. I'll sit up for you. We'll fix this a little bit. I love Yoda in the back hitting the bong and cuddling with the taco. I have to say, that's my favorite. That's my favorite. Good. I'm glad you're not mad. I appreciate the time you take out of your day to stream. Thank you, Johanna. I appreciate the time you guys take out of your day to watch. It's really not much time taken out of my day because I need this time to be able to try to organize my thoughts. I also seem pretty level-headed because I am on meds for my shit. You know, the whole med song. Yeah, Sherry, you could definitely ask a question. I don't have to answer, but you could definitely ask. Manny Main, I'm always talking about you. You handsome motherfucker. You know, Manny Main, I've been missing your cute face. I know you've been busy. I know you've been lurking around, but I've been missing your cute ass. Night Storm's got a poo. Well, Juno, if you're not mad, then I'll ask my question to you. You know, if you guys are drilling and gas isn't an issue, then, you know, if oil's not an issue, then what's with the skyrocketing prices? You know, I get that you guys have more money because you guys are doing more drilling, but the gas prices, you know, are also going to have something to do with the record-breaking profits. Is like what I'm trying to understand. Like, that's kind of my question. If I need to re-ask it, I can, because it wasn't really a question. Are you wearing, and why, a bikini? I have two car garages, one for my cars and one for my work. Bam! That was my question, Depresso. So, thank you for letting me know. That's dope. What kind of cars do you have? I love the med song. It's take your fucking meds time, take your fucking meds time. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Say there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Take your fucking meds, take your fucking meds, or I'm gonna hit you with a baseball bat. Take your fucking meds, take your fucking meds, or I'm gonna hit you with a baseball bat. Yeah, I made that shit up. I made that shit up like on the cuff on the live one day, and people loved it. So, Sherry Wolf. The bikini, yes, I am wearing a bikini. It has tacos on it. There are a ton of reasons why I'm wearing the bikini. It has more of a backstory than I do at this point. Long story short, because a lot of people in here have heard this story a lot. Twitch brought on a whole category for hot tubs and pools, which started a huge fucking influx of people streaming in bikinis. Girls being able to make money off of their body pisses guys off for some reason. So there was an influx of people bitching that they couldn't compete with the girls streaming in bikinis. I made one little TikTok and my mom got scared. No, where I said, all these guys bitching about girls streaming in bikinis. If you can't beat them, join them. And I flashed in a bikini for like a second. And I had a few people watching on TikTok, so they were like, hey, like, when are you going to stream in a bikini? Like, this is going to be fucking awesome. And I was like, yeah, maybe tomorrow. Maybe, you know, we'll see. And literally the same day, at the time, the way that the terms of service were, you know, say somebody drops biddies, and I want to go, titties for biddies. I found out that if I did something like that, and I didn't have something underneath, that I could get banned. And I love titties. Listen, the nipple has been under scrutiny my entire life, and now it is being hated on more than ever. I'll fucking wear a bikini to free the nipple. Yeah, like, the self-help thing kind of came after. Because as much as I love making fun of people for being bitches and complaining about the girls streaming in bikinis, as much as I love helping people or trying to be the positivity that I want to see in the world, I really love titties. And Twitch is trying to take that away from us. And if I can fucking tightrope across the line to make the big man mad, I'll fucking do it. Like, I'll fucking do it. Like, Bezos is just upset that his head isn't the only thing that looks like a fucking boob on this app no more because I got my titties out. Tips for nips. Yep, exactly. So that's why. Literally, I got tired of people bitching, so I had a bikini on underneath a t-shirt, right? Because I wanted to do the titties for biddies, and that all kind of just happened, right? And for that, like, week that I had that bikini on underneath my t-shirt, so many fucking people gave me so many biddies that I was like, listen, guys, like, if you want me to stream in a fucking bikini, I will. Like, is that what's going on here? Like, you guys are just going to give me biddies until I stream in a bikini? Like, I'm not just some cheap slut. You don't got to bounce pennies off my fucking chest. And I love you guys enough if that's what you fucking want, it's what you're gonna get. Like, I'll give it to you, baby girl. Like, you guys let me know. Like, these streams are for you guys just as much as they're for me. You guys let me know what you want in the stream, and I will do what I can to talk about it or add it or anything like that. And so I started just streaming in the bikini. I didn't have the taco suit at the time, so I was just sitting here like this for 2 hours just talking to people for a few months. For a while, I even was in the hot tub. And I believe it was after the hot tub that things started getting into the more... Because when we were in the hot tub, we were still doing, like, gaming and just being a fucking madman. I think we might have started kind of doing, we were... Well, I always want to help people. When I say self-help, it's kind of a bullshit because it's just a helpful stream. We just try to be helpful. It has nothing to do with self-help specifically. We just want to be here to help. And a big part of learning how to help yourself is learning how to do it yourself, aka self-help. Not with the help of others. But if you need the help of others, like, we are here to help. And I'm going to catch up in the chat real quick because there is even more to the story. There's a hydrate for you, Sherry. Actually, you know what? That hydrate was for me. Here's one for you. Half of the second one for my tools and the other half for the customer's device or vehicle. Gotcha. Shelby Monero, V12 engine, and 2020 Golf. There you go, bro. Good shit. Gas is a mad issue. It takes 3 years to be self-supporting in the Gulf of Mexico. That is where I am working at. So yes, more patrol, but with overhead. Costs a lot of money to drill. So they don't take overhead into account when calculating profits? Twitch don't like nips. Petrol will most definitely go down to consumers. It just takes a minute. Gotcha. Johanna, I'll be honest. I first clicked for the bikini, ended up staying and finding a great community. That's so funny. See, like, so it's funny to me too because some people are like, "Why the fuck are you wearing a bikini, dude? Like, I'm not gonna stay for that." And then some people are like, "Dude, you're wearing a bikini? I'm gonna stay for that." So it's weird. It's weird. I'll admit, I think it's really shallow that they have to make money like that. There is more to a person than a body. But what a person does is their business. I agree, Sherry. I think it is shallow that they feel the need to do something like that. But if that's, that's like a whole conversation for another day. And I definitely wouldn't mind talking about it today or even in general. But I just, I'm a dude, so I can't really speak on it, The video game industry has been capitalizing on big-titted women in skimpy clothes forever. The movie industry, so many industries, sexualize a woman's body to profit. So, what's wrong with the cow taking advantage of its own udders? Terrible analogy, but you get the point. And it's unfortunate because, like, Amaranth, for example, when she's actually, like, talking and, like, doing something, she's, like, a talented individual. Like, she's funny. She's humorous. Like, she fucking knows how the internet works. Like, she's a genius. But, like, sometimes it's just, like, she's just, like, preying on the cute e-girl part, and it's, like, I get it. But, like, it's not my thing, unfortunately. So, like, I love, like, I don't know if any of you guys actually watch Amaranth. I don't really watch her at all. But I followed her and shit when I started doing the bikini stuff because I had to see what kind of competition I had. And she would do things where she would, like, check people's, like, ban appeals. And, like, that was funny shit. Like, watching her, like, appeal people, review people's ban appeals. So fucking funny. I do agree it's not good for the environment, so then find and implement an alternative. Do you think it will drop during the holidays? Yeah, I think that we should be spending a lot of... I think that these billions of dollars that we're spending to try to get to the moon should be immediately spent on a more natural fuel alternative. I think that we've polluted the airs and fucked up enough shit. I think that we've drilled into the world plenty. And that's also a thing, you mentioned electric cars, but what are those batteries and shit made out of? Is it actually energy efficient, or is it just us using a different part of the world, a different part of the earth that we're not going to get back? That's why it sucks. Like, a lot of things, people are just like, oh, energy efficient, let's go. And they don't actually realize what lasting repercussions it has. It's almost like with vaping versus tobacco. People are like, oh, vape, it's so much healthier. Well, people have been smoking tobacco for hundreds of years. Vapes just came out, 20 years ago? Like, not even. Like, I'm not saying that it's not healthier, but I'm just saying you don't know what the fuck you're comparing it to yet. Anime is bad with it. Yeah, and I'm not hating on it. I'm not judging. But, I'm not going to lie to you. One of my favorite Fire Emblem characters, Camilla. No, it's not just because she has huge, ridiculously fucking ginormous knockers that are popping out. It's because she's got purple hair and she rides a fucking dragon and she's kind of she is queen bitch. But the gigantus fucking fun bags does help. It definitely helps. Speaking of gigantus fun bags, what's going on, Pika girl? That was a big titty joke. It was probably inappropriate though, so just pretend like it didn't happen. I clicked because you have a taco costume. Thank you, Espresso. The taco costume came after the bikini. So, back to my, my origin story, I guess. I was streaming in the hot tub, just being a goof, kind of almost being like a parody hot tub streamer. Like, I was one of the hot tub streamers. I was just fucking, being a goof, like, being funny. But then my Wi-Fi started acting up in the fucking jacuzzi, and this was at my old house, so I don't even have a jacuzzi anymore, because I'm a fucking bitch. So I had to start streaming downstairs. So no jacuzzi, just a weirdo in a bikini. And it was really weird, guys. This is something that's weird to even say out loud. But the whole reason for the bikini at this point in the story and at this point in my life is that, like, I'm a straight male and I'm obviously chubby. This isn't something that I'm comfortable with. I'm not comfortable with my body. Whether you think that I'm fat or not, I'm not comfortable with my body. But I have this theory where putting yourself in uncomfortable situations on your terms is a good tool. It's a good thing to do. Now, I'm not saying that you guys should stream in a bikini online. I do that so you don't have to. But I'd be a liar if I said that I have not improved in my self-image from putting myself in this uncomfortable situation every day and just fucking rolling with it. Just doing it. Like, I don't give a fuck that I put on it. Like, the first couple of times, I was like, wow, like, I can't fucking believe that I'm doing this. Like, and there's still times where, like, I'm tying up the bikini and, like, in a way that's, like, I'll have, like, a friend over, and I'll be tying up the bikini, and I'll be like, I bet you never thought you'd be seeing me do this. Like, and they're like, dude, I have no words for you. Like, but anyway, about the titties. Not just, I feel like if it was just for me, the bikini wouldn't have lasted this long. If it was just a matter of me putting myself in an uncomfortable situation, it wouldn't have lasted as long as it did. But it was really when I had one or two people reach out to me like, listen, Taco, this is going to sound weird, but I love seeing you in that bikini. And I don't mean from, like, a sexual place. I don't mean from, like, a place of weirdness. But, like, to know that you have always struggled with this self-image, you know, from as young as I could remember, like, struggled with my self-image. And for me to just be able to, like, grab hold of something that I was so uncomfortable with for so long and just fucking take control of it was an inspiration to them. And that was when I truly knew that I had something special, something to offer the world, you know, that I'm willing to put my body and fucking soul and heart on the line for what I believe in. And a lot of people aren't. You know, a lot of people aren't willing to make themselves look stupid. A lot of people are worried that if they say something or they do something or they step out of line, they might look dumb. Well, you know who the fuck doesn't care if they look stupid? The fat bitch in a bikini who streams online and tells you guys that you're cute every day. Have I told you guys that you were cute yet today? Because you guys are pretty fucking cute. That's why I don't talk about my origin story very often, because it takes a minute. And I'll usually just give bits or pieces, but I thought we had enough people in that that you guys deserve the long roundabout. Nah, talk about my titties. That's funny. Weird is good. We have to toe the line though, because you know that's why the taco suit's important. You know, it gives people a chance. It gives the bikini. It gives me a chance to explain the bikini. All right, people would come in before, and I'd have the bikini on, and like it would instantly turn into like fucking hate speech. And I'm like, bro, like, it doesn't have to be like that. Like, they're like, oh, wow, you're just trying to get views because you're wearing a bikini. And I'm like, no, actually. I'm trying to get views because I really like this dude's music. And I found a community of people who really fucking care about me and help me get my shit together in the morning. And I want to pay it forward, and I want to care about people as much as those people cared about me. And coincidentally enough, wearing a bikini or a taco suit catches your attention. You know, if you're going to stream, you almost need some type of, I want to say gimmick, but that's not always the right word. You know, the taco suit, the bikini, could be a decent gimmick. You know, it has a story. Have you guys ever heard of the band Necrogoblicon? They've got a gimmick. They have a whole song about gimmicks, and they're a really fucking good band. I love Necrogoblicon. It's like Necronomicon, but the word goblin. I accept. Oh God, what's going on? Only if you are my vice. He must be, well, he must be excellent. Am I right? Here's something to think about. Ever seen a taco? Ever see a taco as a metaphor? I always use a taco as a metaphor, but what do you mean exactly, Sherry? All right, Pika, drive safe. Main for president. That's funny. My first bikini, I think, in my entire life. Really, Pika? Thanks to you, I actually got myself 3 bikini tops to bottoms, like mismatched, to make like 5 different sets. So that way, when summertime comes and I'm in the pool, I can do a bikini stream. Pika, that's awesome. And, you know, Pika, it's no secret that people aren't going to all be as, you know, accepting of you as they should be. Some people are fucking disgusting. You know, I heard somebody the other day tell their daughter that they couldn't have candy because they didn't want to be a fat girl when they grew up. And it's like, I get you telling your daughter that she doesn't want to, like, be fat in a sense of, like, obesity, but, like, I don't even want to know how that girl's gonna grow up. That's disgusting to me. Like, I don't even want to fucking know. Sherry, oh yo, with the titties, with the titties. Get yours ready. Oh yeah, I wanted to be your first. Oh shit. Don't feel alone. I'm over 300 pounds, but I'm gorgeous. I am who I am. I'm loved for me. Exactly, Sherry Wolf. You know, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I used to be kind of shallow. And I don't mean that in, like, as negative a sense as like it comes across like. But in another sense, yeah, the fuck I did. Like, I hate to admit it, but like, I used to kind of determine, you know, certain people get, you know, certain amount of time because of certain things, you know, of shallow reasons, and it was a fucked up way to be. It really was a fucked up way to be, and I wasn't like shallow. Like, there's varying degrees. Like, when I say that I was shallow, I don't want you guys to think that I was like some fucking asshole. Like, I was an asshole, but not in that way. Like, alright, Pika says, so he was telling me she's going through it a little bit again, and while sitting there thinking about him and what he's going through and listening to the song, start thinking of a song that I've been thinking of writing for a while, and had more words to actually come up this time, and wrote the song and sang it to Yoda. I'd love to post a clip if you're okay with it, if anybody wants to watch. Pika, I would love for you to post a clip. Is this of you singing the song that you are in the process of writing? I was about to stop and pee on the side of the road really quickly, and then I remembered I'm wearing 3 layers of pants. This is going to be really difficult, but I have to pee so fucking bad. You can't just find somewhere and pull over, Pika. That's why I pee a lot. I pee a lot. I think something's wrong with me. Dude, Taco, my lovable man. I know I said I would stay, but I gotta go to the zoo. Go get some sleep, brother man. You almost made it to the end. Depresso, take some pictures of the zoo, please, and post them in the Discord. I would love to see what a Australian zoo consists of. That sounds very interesting to me. Yo, Amy Canna, what's going on? I'm going to be so uncomfortable during it, but just like you, I want to start getting out of my comfort zone. The only way that we can make a change in our lives is by making ourselves uncomfortable. Start getting comfortable, being uncomfortable a little bit. Pika, I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. You said that was the first bikini top that you've ever bought, or you bought in a while? I know you're driving, so you don't have to answer. But that's amazing, Pika. And make sure that you do what you can, Pika. Please, you know, take baby steps. You know, I think that you might be one of the first people to actually, like, let me know, like, hey, I'm doing this. Like, I'm putting myself in an uncomfortable situation like this. Make sure, Pika, you take baby steps. Wear it around the house first, right? Get comfortable in it. Get comfortable in your mind, in your comfort area, before you put yourself in a situation where you might not be comfortable, or where people might make you uncomfortable. Just an idea. Just an idea. You know, I would just hate to see you, you know, go out and have so much, because that's kind of, you know, it boils down to, like, the rest of your mental shit. Like, what can you handle? You know, when does your anxiety start flaring up? When does your depression start to fucking get worse? When does, you know, this and this start to kick in? These are things that you should try to be aware of. I was very aware of when these things kicked in when I put on a bikini, Pika, so I think that you will as well. Taco is a metaphor. The outer shell is what you see. Right off, the lettuce, tomatoes, and cheese, and the sauce is a second layer. Only see the meat of the person if you get really close. A taco can be used as a metaphor for a lot of things. I've never heard that metaphor before. Are you saying that that's like a well-known one, Sherry? Where are you from? I've never heard that one before. That sounds pretty cool, though. I make taco metaphors all the time. That's one of the reasons why the whole taco thing just works so well. But my name was Taco way before. Yes, have a great night, Depresso. Thank you again for trying. I really appreciate it. I can't tell you how much. I stopped in the middle of my life and stuff, talked to Yoda, and wrote it all down, and then sang what I was hearing for the melody before I forgot. Yeah, Pika, go ahead and post it. I'd love to watch. I'll show you. I tried, but I can't leave. I will make it through. Depresso, why don't you just leave me on in the background and let my sweet voice get you to sleep? Then you can win both ways. You can get some sleep, and I still know that you have visions of tacos dancing in your head. He's saying, be ready for the haters. Yes and no. Not necessarily, but also yes. Yeah. Trolls are not just online. Trolls can be that bitch giving you dirty looks at the supermarket. Trolls can be that person who cut you off even though they know full fucking well it was your turn. You know, trolls come in all shapes and sizes. And we need to not allow other people to affect how we feel. Pika, could you post that in the Discord? I can't physically watch it on my stream right now with the way my laptop is. Or while I'm on stream. Thank you. Thank you very much. Look, I made that mistake all the time. I said kangaroo. Never mind, I see. Shit, we have penguins. It mainly consists of reptiles, wombats, kangaroos, koalas, crocs, tigers, lions. There you go. I'll show you I tried, but I can't leave. Oh, okay, cool. Depresso, I appreciate, first of all, you've only been around for a minute. You should hit the followage command if you don't mind, if you're still rocking Depresso, and anybody else who wants to. But, sorry, I had to pee. Not a problem, Sherry. I appreciate the dedication. Because it means a lot. You know, I'm really trying to make a difference. In any small way that I know how. You know, it's gonna be small. You know, people think that they can't make a difference, and why are you trying to make a huge difference? If you think that you're not capable of making a difference, then start small. I posted in the live clips section. Thank you, Pika. The what command? Followage. Exclamation FOLLOWAGE. Follow age. Followage. I just didn't know how long you were following me. It's only been follow age. Follow age. I'm surprised nobody else did when I had mentioned it. Everybody else, I already know pretty much what everybody else is following. Witchy Woman, I'm surprised, didn't hit the followage command today. Who wants pizza? A little piece of heaven? It's to die for? Get it? Get it? Get it? Freshly sliced. Oh my god. Freshly sliced, they said. That's so funny. This is a promotional pizza box from Avenged Sevenfold. Ah, somebody blocked fucking Depressos. Cinny, 11 months and 9 days. We're almost at a year. Sherry for 35 minutes. Yeah. Juno for 5 months. Almost 6. Let's go. Yeah, Depresso. Somebody else hit it at the same time you did, so they fucking jacked you. Fuck it, I'm getting pizza at 3 a.m. Ah, I kept him awake. No, you have to go to the zoo tomorrow. Get pizza at the zoo. Witchy Woman. You were asking about our anniversary. Why don't you throw in the followage command, Witchy? 11 months, 5 days. It's coming up, Witchy Woman. You and Cinny both. We're gonna have to find out the exact day so that we can have some special topics, some special stuff going on for you guys' 1 year with us. Following for 11 months, my follower just broke in. I know. Okay, Pika. I believe you. And I know as well because you and Cinny get the original shoutouts. Also, Pika, I wouldn't put it past you to have, like, unfollowed as a joke and then refollow. But it happens. Johanna has been following for 11 days and 1 hour. We're almost at 2 weeks, Johanna. It's crazy that it's even been... I feel like it's been both less and more time simultaneously somehow, if that makes sense. Yes, I'm going to make sure that we do something special for our lives with Witchy Woman and our lives with Pika Girl. You know, our year anniversaries there. That's huge. That's huge. You know, to be following for that long is huge. And I know that we always show love to the people who gift. You know, but it needs to be about more than that. You know, there's nothing worse than going into a stream and realizing that, like, you don't mean as much because you're not gifting. And that's something that, you know, me and Mal, we always try to do our best to make sure that nobody feels that way. And that's why we try to be so open and honest about everything that we have going on in our lives. We hope that people understand, and we hope that, you know, we have such an open level of communication that if anybody ever feels that way, they let us know, like, hey, I've kind of been feeling this way. That way we can implement those, you know, ideas and change the way that we're doing things. Johanna is Johanna. Really? Johanna is Johanna? I have to say, I think you're wrong because she told us we could call her Joe. So are you saying I could call you Yo? What up, Yo? That's going to get confusing. Hell nah. I think the only reason that I did it was because I told that was why I wasn't getting your notifications. So I tried that and started getting notifications. So you did do it. Ah. It's okay though, Pika. We can still celebrate. We can still celebrate whenever you think that it's time. It would probably be around the same time as Cinny, because you guys were, you know, right around the same time. No space genius. What? Oh, no space. Don't be mean to Amy Canna. I'll grab a monster real quick. You can grab my monster real quick. Ah, it was a dick joke. Same part, same last part is same. I get called Joe. Oh, so you're saying it's Johanna. Johanna? I think it's got to be Johanna. If it's Yo, then it's got to be Johanna. If it's Johanna, then, like, you're... Alright. Johanna is the correct way to say it. Johanna is the correct way to say it. So, Hana, like Han Solo, or Hannah, like hand job. Han Solo or hand job. Everybody calls me Yo. What up, Yo? What up, Yo? That's the rest is history. That's how you're gonna get introduced every time. I didn't realize it was gonna mess up the thingy. Yeah, I didn't know either, Pika. Your 1 year mark will be on April 24th. Oh, you doing the math, Sherry? Dick joke. Tu hablas español? No hablo español. Yes, it's Swedish. Hello. Taco, I'll gladly grab your monster. Do, 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 do. I'm talking nuggets, tenders. Oh, shit. You know, if somebody takes care of the chickens, they themselves are a chicken tender. It's Hannah, like hand. So it's Johanna. So your name is literally Johanna. I know you said you're in, like, Europe, but I've never heard of Johanna. I've heard of Johanna. Johanna is a new one. Like, I feel like your parents were just thug and wanted to give you, like, that undertone. Like, they wanted to give you that street credit. Like, hey, what's your name? Johanna. That way when someone is like, Johanna, like, they just shout your name. They think that you're really cool with that. Maybe they weren't even thug, but that's genius. Listen, okay, every boss that you have in your entire life, all of your coworkers are going to think that you just have an in with them. They're going to think your name is Hannah. And they're going to think that your boss is just fucking your G. They're going to be like, yo, Hannah. I'm like, dude, that boss is such an asshole. But they say yo to Hannah. Like, Hannah's a boss. Like, yo, Hannah. Like, this is probably a fucked up thing, but, like, I'm blowing my own mind right now. I might name my daughter Johanna. Like, just because I'm an OG. Like, I might have to write this down. Like, this is getting written down. Like, Johanna. Like, dude, it's genius. It puts the G in genius. And yo. my daughter's going to be a G if her name is Johanna. Note to self. To self. Name daughter Johanna. Pronounced Yo Hannah. So everyone thinks she has it in with the boss. That's fucked up, but it's so accurate. Like, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Like, if you start going by Hannah, I promise you that people will think that you're just, like, the shit. You're going to meet the President of the United States one day, and they're going to be like, what's your name? And they're going to, like, introduce you. Like, or they're going to say something like it's going to be time for you to, like, shake hands and, like, get a picture for the press. And you'll be like, yo, Hannah. And you're going to be like, oh. And the press is going to be like, oh, my God, who is Hannah? Whoever this girl is, the president. I've never heard the president say yo. Even fucking Barack, he didn't even say yo once. But yo. Old ass Biden, crusty ass, whatever the next fucking wrinkly white bitch was going to get in there. They said yo, Hannah. Alright, I'm going to stop. I feel like I'm dangling on my hate crime. Good morning, Ow Mau Music. How are you doing? I found out in my stream. My mind was literally blown by Johanna's name. Like, I thought it was Joe the whole time. And I'm almost insulted that she hasn't utilized this technique. Long story short, my mom loved the book. Hetty, but didn't like the name, so she named me after the author instead. Gotcha. That's so funny. She liked the book, but didn't like the name, so she named you after the author. That's like a better story than how I got my name, I guess. Don't worry, I have the same issue with my name. People can't pronounce mine right. Is it not Sherry? Most say, like, Sherry. Is it Cherie? What up, Silver Mist? I'll put that baby back in you. I have always a laughter if someone tries to say my username. What? Cinny meet psych. That's what I say. I say Cinny meet psych. That's what I say. Cinny might psych. Is it like Char, like jar? Hey Taco, my name is French. It's a long A. Shoe. See, the way you typed it, I would read that as shoe. Shoery. But you're saying it's a long A, like shay? A long A would be like shay, right? Or shaw. Shari. So it's Shari. So it's Shari. Gotcha. Sha, right? Not shay. Sha. Soggy Wheat Bix, welcome back in, brother. I'm just trying to figure out how to pronounce shit. So that's always fun. I never got past sin. Just woke up. Time to get this great day underway. Good shit, World of Glass. That's the fucking attitude I like to hear, man. Wounded, thank you. I'm glad. I appreciate the appreciation. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're liking the haircut. Amy Canna was just riding my dick for too long about getting a haircut. And it was getting warm. So I had to. Sonian is like Red Riding Hood, but only with blue. What? That's what your name means? Your name means Blue Riding Hood? Is that what you're telling me right now, Cinny? Cinny meet psych means... Is that what you're telling me right now, Cinny? Yes. Shari. Gotcha. So like Mama Shari. So your name is Shari. We have another... You're not the first Shari. But I apologize that we have been mispronouncing it. Because I always prefer to say the right name and the preferred name. Like I told you guys before, I know a girl named Brenna, and she prefers Brenna. but she goes by Bree because nobody can fucking say her name right. They say Brianna or whatever. So I call her Brenna because she straight up said that's what she prefers. Like, and so many people, she's like, oh, I prefer Brenna, but everybody just calls me Bree. And they're like, oh, okay, Bree. And I'm like, I mean, I guess she gave you the choice, so it is what it is. But like, it's that extra attention to detail. You know, we were talking about attention to detail yesterday. It's that extra attention to detail that really matters. Totally blew me away with that, and I hope you are feeling great. Good, good. I am feeling great, man. You're making me feel great. You guys always make me feel great. What's going on, Spiced? Coming in just in time for us to get ready for the Ow Mau raid. Woke up and can't wait to be productive today. Silver Mist, me neither. Me neither. Like, it's Cherie, like Mama Cherie. If you ever hear Ow Mau, when we raid into Mau, Ow Mau will talk about Mama Cherie. Cherie. It's like a soft A, not a hard A. Not Shay or anything. Or like a soft U, not a soft U. Maybe, I don't know. He's saying it funny. I'm saying it funny, so it's not Cherie. Yes, I have told it before, but now you know. Cinny, you guys mind if I post a link? It won't let you post a link in here, but if somebody wants to drop the Discord link, you can post it there. I just don't have links in the chat for, you know, the purposes of like robots and spammers. Seriously, you're looking great with the haircut, and hope you enjoy rocking it. Thank you very much, Wounded. That's important for a lot of you guys, you know. I hope that a lot of you guys take care of yourselves, you know. I don't mind letting my hair get long and unruly, and it doesn't change the way that I feel about myself. But in a world that's constantly changing, it's always nice to change it up every once in a while. So don't hesitate to change it up today, guys. We're going to raid on over to Ow Mau Music as soon as he's ready, though. Like Jar. Shari. Shari. I felt like I was saying it right, and now you guys are making me feel like I fucked it up. Call me Big Z, because I know my name hurts some brains. Hit me with it. My bad. SOZ, I've only just seen you for the first time. SOZ? What? Owl's live. Awesome. Thank you, Word of Glass. I will pop up the raid. Taco is a mad cunt. Wish I could say shit. I can say shit. Love you. Yo, you can say whatever you want, man. I am a mad cunt, but only because I can't get the Kirby game today. Other than that, I mean, I'm fine as frog hair in the terms of C Strata. The way you said it before was right. Cherie! Good, good. That's what I thought. People telling me that I'm fucking wrong. I'm drunk, so I can't say shit. Ah, well, you're typing pretty well. You're typing pretty well. Let's see. Raid. Oh, no, backslash. How drunk are you? Are you, like, drunk enough that you can't talk, but you can type? Or, like, cash at me 60 bucks, drunk. No, I'm just playing. Raid. Ow Mau Music. Bam. Let's get this fucking raid started, guys. I love that I can just do it straight from my phone and don't have to worry about ending nothing. Makes it very convenient for me. On that note, though, guys, I am going to get going. Owl's live. I like to hit him up with the raid as soon as I can. 20 people ready to raid. I'm going to do it right away. That's more than enough for me, guys. If you don't know about Ow Mau, you're strongly missing out. Thank you for joining the Discord. Cherie, you can leave after you post. You really don't have to stay. I try not to promote myself really much. I'm not that drunk. No! Fine. 30 bucks works. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Trying to figure it out myself. Guys, I'm going to head over to Mao's. I will see all of you guys over there. We're down to 19. Fuck, I should have just went. Damn it. Get us back up to 20 while I go to the starting soon screen. Fuck my ass. Damn it. Love you, Spiced, and everybody else. Damn it, I was really fucking happy for 20. You motherfuckers. Should have just raided. See ya, Espresso. I can't not say bye to you since you waited till the end. I'll see you later, bro. Thank you and everybody else.
Damaged goods. Damaged goods. Damaged goods. And I've accepted it. Damaged goods. Damaged goods. Damaged goods. I will build this bridge and get over it.
Yeah. You know, we all been through something. And I can tell you, I am definitely damaged. Damaged goods. Yeah, you know it. Check it. I'm damaged goods, return to sender. Many people will not remember what I be coming with, but I'm running quick on the microphone, and my stomach's sick, and I be pushing until there's nothing up in it. I could do this for more than another minute, and I could do this for hours, and I could open my chest, open heart surgery. I'm hopeless bet. I'm a hopeless romantic, because I know that I'm gonna be doing this and it's tragic. I have to be doing this and I'm married to game, and you just